Wow, look at it. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, I've been away for a couple months, you know, and I thought I'd come back today and finish off this build once and for all and add the most important thing that I forgot to add, a rocking chair, so we can overlook our beautiful view, which is yet to really be established, but it's a good view nonetheless. And anyway, so that's all I wanted to do in today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just messing with you guys. We're not done the episode today. We're barely getting started. Well, guys, it has definitely been a minute, hasn't it? More than a minute, I would say. I'd say it's been about 3 months since we've really last seen each other, and I hope all is well. I hope the family's doing good. Hope the kids are nice and healthy. Maybe your dog. Well, I hope you still have a dog. I don't think I've got Gippy anymore. I think Gippy's probably ran off at this point. But that's okay. We're back. We're living the life in the country home. And you know what? Today I've got a bit of a plan. Normally I don't introduce the plan for the episode because generally I don't have one. But today, guys, listen up here. Today I am acting as the man with a plan. Follow me outside, I'll tell you more. Down here at the end of our road to our beautiful country house, I have laid out today's plan. Numero uno, lay out the path. Now, when I'm referring to the path, I'll talk about that in a minute here, but this path, basically, I've started putting a path down. Number 2, check the shop profits. And number 3, terraform a wheat field. So the path in question is similar to this one. Actually, this is the look of the path we're going to go for, but we want to connect the spawn path. Now, Wintertooth, I don't know if you can see, there's like some stone blocks way out there. That's Wintertooth's path. Wow, I'm having trouble saying that today, but that's Wintertooth's path, which connects from spawn to a bunch of the different houses in the area. And he laid out these stone blocks the other day, or actually probably a couple months ago. And we're going to just kind of twist and turn them around for ourselves so that we can have a better sense of where everything is going to go in our area. So for the time being, we'll just sort of continue it up to this point, maybe have it a little twisty, a little windy. And then from over here, it's going to connect up to what Winter laid out. We're going to twist it a little bit straighter, so well, straighten it, not twist it. We're going to straighten it out a little bit more. Winter had it going this side. We're going to kind of curve it backwards a little more. I think this is a pretty decent start. We're going to go from this point, following all the way around over there. Winter's path connects like actually really far off in that direction. So at some point, it would be a good idea maybe to stretch it all the way out, then wrap it back around over here, tie it into there. And this I will do at a later date. I'm not 100% sure yet how this is going to look. So let's get started. Ta-da! Well, there's the path. I did what I said I was going to do, which was build this path. The only problem is I didn't manage to finish this spot here, and I also didn't manage to keep going that way. I've run out of granite, so I was going to head over to spawn a bit earlier than I wanted to, but that's okay because we need to also check our shop profits. Now, we do have a honey farm at spawn, and the honey has been producing non-stop since I've been working here, and especially since I've been working at the country house. So let's go see if we've got any profits whatsoever. I'm hoping we do. Fingers crossed. Let's see now. Do we have any profits? Oh, look at that. Wow, wow, wow. How many diamonds is that? A stack and 64. Awesome. Now this is Justin's. Let's see. Oh, he's got some sales there too. I will let Justin know he's got a couple of diamonds waiting for him. And some candles. We've got a sale on the candles as well. So look at that. I think it's only right that we spend a bit of these diamonds now, since a lot of different and new shops have popped up since I have last checked out Spawn. And one of them in particular is this Trident shop by Broken Pixel. I have never actually used a trident before in this game. Well, I've used it a couple times, but never had one of my own. So how much is this? 20 diamonds each? Yeah, I'm gonna shell out 20 diamonds for that. That's worth it to me. And he's got books over here. Riptide, Loyalty, Impaling, Channeling. I'm not too sure what these do. I think Riptide, that makes you spin, so we'll buy one of those. Loyalty, I believe that brings it back to you. We'll grab one of those. Channeling, I don't know what that does, but we'll take that as well. And see if we can find an anvil. Anvil, anvil, anvil. There does... Oh, I found one. It's on top of Mario's shop, but it is an anvil nonetheless. There we go. Oh, looks like other people have been using it too. Okay, let's put Riptide on this puppy. Let's put Loyal... Huh? And you know what? While we're at it, let's just return these. I don't need them. Whee! Alright, back to our base. Well, you know, it seems we've had to resort back to the mine to get our granite. Too bad. Nobody sells granite at the shopping district, but that's okay. Because I was trying to find this mine, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. I couldn't even remember if I had a mine, actually. It's been so long since I've actually logged into this server. We need some dirt as well, because obviously we want the coarse dirt. And if we can find any gravel while we're down here, that would be superb. I don't think there is much. Oh, there it is. Found the gravel. Spoke too soon. So I'm going to finish clearing this up, and then we're going to head back up to the surface and continue on with the pathway. Let's do this. We've got the shop profits, we've laid out the path, and number 3 is to terraform a wheat field. So we're going to build a wheat field right here. It's going to have a nice little pond in the center. Yeah. I think this should be fun. And there we go. The grading is all finished. So the next step is going to be adding a path. Now I want this path to go all the way through the bottom. It's going to go down like this towards the water, kind of contour the water a little bit, go around it. We're going to put some stones and some boulders and stuff at the bottom of here. And then the path will continue going upwards back up to, well, the main pathway, which will eventually be over here. Like I said, I haven't finished this part yet, but it will go there eventually. Well, there's the wheat field, and it's pretty crazy to think that that's only 3 stacks of seeds. So as soon as these grow up to their full maturity, we're gonna continue planting them and fill in the whole thing because it looks quite nasty right now. Just a bunch of brown poop. We're going to work on the fence now. So the fence to divide between this path here and the wheat field. And we're going for something very similar to this style, which we did for the country house, where it's kind of jagged and raggedy old. Like there's fences, there's stairs, there's brick walls, there's iron bars. And this particular spot is going to incorporate more of the moss and the azalea leaves. So I've got some flowering azaleas. So, you know, just add a little bit of color. I thought the moss, putting those into the fence would really liven it up a little bit, add a bit of texture. We could even, if we wanted, put like carpet on top. I don't know if that does anything interesting, but it adds a bit of height variability to the ground. All right, so let's get working. I'm gonna stretch it out to all the way around corner there, and I'll check back with y'all in just a moment. All right, well, there's the last few seeds. I just replanted a bunch of the crops, and it looks really, really good from this angle. The fence especially, it just blends right into the field. I think once it's all gold and it's all yellow, it'll blend in a lot better. It'll look natural. It'll look really good. I have no more adjectives than really good. That's the best descriptive word I can come up with. But yeah, from down here on the ground level, it looks pretty decent as we run along it. There's a couple of spots, which is, like, this is my favorite thing. There's a couple spots where you can kind of just peek through. You know, you can get a glimpse into what's in behind there. I may at some point tear down a couple of spots so that you can kind of walk in and then you can like look down into the basin. Yeah, just a small little project. We're going to have a ton of these around this area to really liven it up. Not only are there going to be houses and massive trees and stuff, we're just going to have these aesthetic gardens and wheat fields and that sort of thing in this vicinity. All right. Well, I think that's our 3 projects finished for today. Our little bulletin, our layout of the path, the check the shop profits, and terraforming a wheat field. To be honest, I'm quite surprised at how much we actually got done today. It's quite awesome. Quite awesome, I should say. So that's going to do it for this episode. Let's hope another one gets made. So have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next one. Fingers crossed. Bye-bye.